Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll make miso soy sauce ramen from scratch. So, I found that in most of Asian restaurants, they sell miso ramen with a pretty high price. Actually, it's super cheap to make very tasty miso ramen. Let's check it out. Here are the ingredients we need today. It looks like a lot. However, a lot of things are optional, like bean sprouts, seaweed, egg, and this. You might see this a lot in ramen or udon in some Japanese restaurants. It's called Naruto roll. Sounds pretty cool, huh? Well, actually it's just Japanese steamed fish cake. Totally optional. Here's what we need to make ramen noodles. Japanese ramen noodles contain sodium carbonate. It helps to form nice noodle texture. You can simply get this by baking your baking soda at 200 F for 30 minutes. Take it out when it's totally cooled down. Dissolve the salt and sodium carbonate in water. Stir well with your tiny whisk. Add water in the flour slowly and mix them into a dough. I will use KitchenAid to make noodles, so I make a hard dough. Then the flour form into a dough. Cover it and let it sit for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, press the dough a little bit, about 1 minute. Then let it rest for another 1 hour. This will make the dough nice and even. If you are not interested in making homemade noodles, which taste way better, then you can use some prepared noodles from the store. Do some preparation while waiting for the dough. First, cook the eggs. I cooked more than one since I don't want to waste energy. Put them into room temperature water. Bring it to boil with medium-high heat. Then boil 3 to 4 minutes with medium heat. Take them out and put into cold or icy water to stop the cooking process. Prepare a small bowl. Add soy sauce, brown soy sauce, dashi soup, and some water. Put peeled eggs in and cover them. Let them sit. Chop the garlic into pieces. Chop green onion into rings. Slice the spicy pepper into rings or strips. Slice the steamed fish cake into slices. Thinly slice some onion and ginger. Chopping work is done. Heat up a small pan with some oil. Add the spicy pepper first when the pan is hot. Then cook the garlic until they turn golden brown. Let's prepare some soup for noodles. Heat up about 2 cups of water. Add kombu, ginger, onion. Bring it to boil. Then turn down to simmer. Next, prepare sauce for noodles. Take a big bowl. Add miso, dashi soup, soy sauce, and white peppercorn powder. Give them a good mix. Oops, forgot to add mirin. Add the mirin and mix them well. Set it aside for later use. It's time to make the noodles. But remember, making noodles is optional. Heat up a big pot of water for cooking noodles. Divide the dough into a couple small parts. Roll the dough a little bit with a rolling pin. First, press the dough with the largest setting for a couple times until it forms into a nice even texture. Since we already let the dough sit for a long time, this process will be quite easy. Now, change the thickness setting. On this roller, I use setting 5 as the thickness for ramen. Look how nice the dough is. changing it to thin cutter to cut the noodles. Cut the long piece into shorter pieces. Make it easier to process. When the water is boiling, cut the noodles and cook immediately. Since this is a fresh noodle, it won't take too long to cook, about 1 to 2 minutes. Take the noodles out and rinse them with cold water. This helps to form a nice texture. Keep the pot boiled while rinsing the noodles. Then, put the noodles back to the pot for a couple seconds to heat up the noodles. Transfer the noodles into the bowl with sauce. Take the soup simmering on the stove and filter it to get clear soup. Then add some clear soup to the noodle bowl. Add other ingredients to decorate and increase the flavor. Put bean sprouts into the clear soup while doing this, since it cooks very fast in hot water. When the bean sprouts get softer, put them on the noodles. Then add corn, green onion, seaweed, and seasoned egg. A nice bowl of miso ramen is ready! Even though there are a lot of things in this bowl, it actually costs very little to make it. Well, except time. If you are looking to save some time, purchase some pre-made noodles. However, I still like to cook some nice food for myself and my family, especially my husband's diet is so strict now. No more words, I'm too hungry. Just started to eat without taking off my apron. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe one day try this recipe for yourself or your family. And thank you my hungry babe who's shooting video for me now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.